Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's my pleasure to present to you and through you for just a few brief words, Sovereign Grand Commander of the Southern Jurisdiction and a good personal friend of mine, Dad Jim Cole.
Thank you. Thank you. Grand Master, most worshipful Sir, distinguished guests, brethren, all and especially the ladies, good evening. On behalf of the 110,000 Scottish Rite Masons spread out across 220 valleys from South Korea through the western states, the southern states, all the U.S. territories, and the NATO bases, I bring you greetings and a promise of our undying and continued support. I also like to point out that this is being live streamed by, I've got a couple of staff members in here, Matt Bowers, Maynard Edwards. They are working in support of DeMolay. However, since it is being live streamed, I want to sort of get ahead. We heard about not needing to buy a dress. I would like, through the internet, to introduce to you my lady, Mary Ann Cole, so that the next time I forget her, I'm one up. So you see, I'm a CPA by trade, so I got one in the debit column there, and that will be offset on the credit column when I do forget, which will probably be the very next opportunity I have. I want to speak to all the brethren in the room. I want to tell you, DeMolay has meant a great deal to me. I am not a senior DeMolay. I had no Masonic background, as you've heard from a couple of people before. But my wife and I did serve on a chapter advisory committee to start up a chapter. One could be a DeMolay who went to Keyman, it made a real difference in his life. I want to leave you with a thought. Now, this is like with you. It's probably part of your body right now. Mine is off because I kept receiving text messages and phone calls up here, so I just turned it completely off. But I want you to think just for a second about this thing. You know, it's not really been around all that long, but relative to most of you in the room, it's been part of your life since you were born. It seems to be part of all of our lives, and it's always there. But I want you to think about that connection that you have with it. Is anybody more than 3 feet away from a cell phone right now? Probably. Oh, you are. Congratulations to you. Give that man a t-shirt. But here's the thing. I want you to think about how close you keep this. Everyone in here who is a member of this fraternal family, at some point in your past, assumed a position at an altar and took upon yourselves obligations, responsibilities, and duties which bind you to every member of this family and which charge you to take those duties and responsibilities and generous principles further outside into that world that certainly today needs it. And my message to you is, remember what you've promised. Keep those promises and those responsibilities closer than you keep this cell phone. And if you do, the same Supreme Architect that you made those obligations to will, at the end of your journey, when you no longer have need of such devices, say to you, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." God bless you in your journey. Thank you.